Ouch! An apple has just dropped on my head.
Are you all right? I hope you are not hurt.
I'm fine. I felt like the famous scientist who was hit by an apple on the head.
That was Isaac Newton. An apple dropped on his head when he was reading a book under an apple tree. He discovered gravitational force.
What is gravitational force?
Gravitational force, or gravity, is the force of attraction between any two objects with mass.
Objects with mass. This includes us too.
That's right. Although it is known that the Earth possesses gravitational force pulling us towards it, but in actual fact we are pulling the Earth towards us as well.
If this is the case, why is this eraser not attracted to me?
Gravitational force is very weak. We can only feel the force if an object has the size of a planet.
That is why we can only see objects falling onto the ground and not attracted towards each other.
Exactly. The gravitational force that occurs between the Earth and other objects is known as gravity.
Gravity. So we can say that gravitational force is the force that pulls objects towards the Earth.
Exactly. It is gravity that holds us onto the ground.
Gravity is also the force that causes objects to fall onto the ground.
Yes. The weight of an object actually shows us how great the pull of gravity is acting upon the object.
Are you saying that I'm heavier than this apple simply because the force of gravity acting upon me is greater?
Yes. The bigger the mass of an object, the greater the gravitational force is.
The moon is smaller than the Earth. That must be the reason why we weigh less on the moon.
You learn fast, Turbo Girl. Now let's proceed to conduct an experiment.
Yeah.
Do you know why we have to drive more carefully in the rain?
The reason is we are unable to see clearly when it rains.
You are partially right. Another reason is that there is less friction between the wheels and the road when it is raining.
Friction?
That's right. Friction occurs whenever things move. For example, when we slide the box on the table. The box slowed down and stopped after a certain distance due to a force. We call this force friction or frictional force.
Frictional force opposes the motion of a moving object.
You are absolutely correct.
But why is there less friction during rainy days?
During rainy days, the wheels and roads become wet. The rainwater, acting like lubricant, reduces the grip between the wheel and the road, causing cars to skid easier.
I understand now. This also implies that there is less frictional force when an object moves on a smoother surface.
Yes. Now let's see if you can answer the questions in the activity.
Today, I've gained more insight on gravitational force and frictional force.
Very good. Do you still remember the difference between gravitational force and frictional force?
Gravitational force is a force of attraction between any two objects with mass, and it refers to the force that pulls objects towards the Earth. As a result of gravity, all objects on Earth have weight.
Good memory. What about frictional force?
That's easy. Frictional force is the force that opposes motion. It occurs in our daily activities such as walking and writing.
Excellent. Run along now. I shall see you in the next lesson.